Hey guys, it's me, Keely, after, a little over a year of not posting a video. As most of you probably know, nursing school is crazy, and I don't really have time to do fun things. So, this video, as you see from the title, is about the nclex-pn. I just wanted to start off the video by saying that in this point in the video, your guess is as good as mine if I passed. Because right now, I take it tomorrow at 8 a.m. So super nervous to say the least. But just wanted to give a little intro to what the last term I think of nursing school is like. So the last term started in December of 2019 for me. It was, a 3-term program and things are going really great. It was so much fun. I was really excited to be in an obstetrics clinic and a pediatrics facility, but COVID hit. So when COVID really hit in March, we were no longer allowed to go to any clinical, facilities, which really sucked. So I got to do my obstetrics rotation. It was super cool, great experience, and overall, I enjoyed it a lot. I was really looking forward to the pediatrics facility, but I believe it was the week before I was supposed to go for my rotation, we were told no more facilities until, COVID's over or until we figure things out. Well, a couple weeks after that, maybe 2 weeks, we were told that we were going to just do strictly online learning, which was absolutely insane. It's like we have 2 months left of school, and this is like the really important part where we need to get down what we don't know. We need to be able to pass this exit exam, and now we have to go home and do it all from home. And in the long run it wasn't bad, but it was really weird, like picking up my normal scheduled life of 40 minute commute from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. to just being home and then clicking on Zoom and then I'm in class. Weird. And honestly not the best, because I was waking up at 6 a.m. when I had to go to class, but then I would roll out of bed 7:50 and type in the login for Zoom and I'm like, I'm here, so that sense it wasn't the best, but that's life, and that's going to be life for the rest of this year for most students. It's a weird experience to be becoming licensed during a pandemic. I never thought that would happen. But here we are. It's happening. So I ended up graduating a week or two later than anticipated because of the COVID setback for us. We ended up having a week off of school so that they could actually get the teachers oriented to online learning for the students. And that kind of bummed me out. But what really bummed me out was how long it actually took to get the letter from the state to take the NCLEX. That took 2 months, which really made me mad because you have all these plans for after graduation. You're like, I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna take the NCLEX as soon as possible because it's fresh in your mind. And I'm one of those people who procrastinates and waits till the last minute to study. So I'm gonna be real, I've only studied for 2.5 weeks straight, but I'm feeling okay. Nervous, but feeling confident in myself. So had I been able to take the NCLEX right away, I don't think I would have been nervous. It's just, I had to wait so long. So that is just basically, a little intro to what has been going on. Now, like I said, I don't know right now if I've passed. I'm obviously manifesting for a pass. So yeah, enjoy the rest of this video, and thanks for tuning in. Okay, so it's the night before the exam, and I have decided to not study tonight anymore. I think I studied all the way up until 6 p.m. today. So that's cool. I think it's just time to chill, not cram anything else, and just try and go to bed at a normal time. So I'm having some hot chocolate Just kind of chilling. We went out to dinner and met some friends. But I'm still very nervous. I have high hopes, but also the anxiety is definitely set in. I have a tummy ache, so that kind of sucks. It's the morning of the test, and I woke up around 5:15. It's a little past 6 now. We're on our way to Starbucks to get coffee and some breakfast, and then we'll be on our way. It's only about an hour drive. No traffic, it looks like, so. Home from the test. It's been a few hours since I took it, and it only took me about, I think, like an hour and 20 minutes to do. And after the test I was feeling super negative, so I just wanted to like wait before I started to record because I would just be negative. But I'm feeling pretty okay now. There was a lot of questions I remembered and just like re-looked up and got most of them right. I think I only had like 6 select all that apply. I had 1 fill-in math question. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will get my results in 48 hours from my test day, so I should get it the morning of Saturday. So 2 days and we'll see. It's been a little over 48 hours since I took the test, so I'm checking to see if my quick results are up. I passed. You hear me? I passed! Nice. Alright, now I'm just gonna kind of tell you, now that I know that I've passed, how the whole process of taking the NCLEX went. So I had to drive about an hour 15 away from my house, my town, to the Pearson View Testing Center, which is where they do a lot of the, I guess, state licensing tests and business school testing. When I got there, you know, COVID, you put your mask on and you go into this building, you find their suite, and then they make you stand in a line 6 feet apart, and you wait until they call you in. Once they call you in, it's not by name, it's just by order of line. You do fingerprints, palm prints, they take a photo of you, they look at your ID, and then you are going to lock up any bracelets, water bottles, I think, and your cell phone in a locker. Then they'll send you on to the next room you're supposed to go to, and there you are palm printed again, your ID's checked again. They also like looked at my glasses. I don't know why, like they needed to see if they were fake or if I wrote anything in them, I don't know. And then they had me empty out my pockets, my back pockets, pat myself down, roll my sleeves up because I was wearing a long sleeve. And then I was taken into the testing room where there was tables against 3 walls. The back wall had a window where a man sat at some computers and looked through the window, and above each of the computers were cameras so they can see if you're cheating, obviously. And then you are able to test. They give you scratch paper, you raise your hand for another piece of scratch paper, and you raise your hand when you're complete with the test. After that, the person who took you into the test, they come and get you, they take you out, they take your palm print again, and then they tell you 48 hours you'll get your results. And that's pretty much how it goes. My advice is just to be confident. I wish I had been a little more confident in myself going in, because I wouldn't have been so negative on myself immediately after the exam. And study more than I did, for sure, because then you'll have that confidence. And that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and if there's anything that I didn't say or I didn't cover or that you need me to further explain, feel free to let me know, message me on Instagram, comment below. All the other stuff will be in the description box. Thanks so much for watching.